Good morning. It's like 7:30 in the morning and I'm awake. I need to do my own kind of workout today because Chris didn't answer my text message last night. So I decided that I'm gonna try running. So running has always been something that I just don't really care for. But the past few years I haven't really been able to because I have this weird injury in my leg. But Chris and I have been kind of working on it, and like I don't think that it's healed, but I want to test it and see what happens. Yeah, basically just testing my leg and seeing where it's at. So we're gonna do that this morning, and I'm gonna die because I haven't ran in a very long time. So I'm basically just gonna run around my apartment buildings and we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll film while I'm doing it. Maybe I won't. I'm terrified that people are gonna see me and judge me, and yeah, so we'll either see you out there or I'll see you when I get back. Hello. Hello. I caught it. I did it. I ran. And I'm gonna roll myself up. Oh. Thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna talk while I roll myself out because I need to. You're not helping. So before I left, I kind of sort of talked about my injury, but like not really, because I just wanted to start running. Essentially, this started my like senior year of high school, so I've been dealing with this for like almost 9 years. What the doctor said, I essentially have a twisted muscle in my calf. Yeah. And what that does is it essentially, if I like put it to work too much, it will make my foot go numb and then go all the way up my leg, and my entire leg will go numb if I like ignore it and keep going. So really the only time that it flares up is when I am running. You know, for as much as I have wanted to get into running, I just haven't because of this injury. The chiropractor that I went to basically told me I needed to use, I can't remember what they're called. It's like gua sha, or I don't know. My mother uses them all the time. They're like this really hard plastic tool, and you can like, it has like a really thin side, and you can just like scrape like your skin and the muscle and whatever and try to like loosen that up. Look at her. You're so cute. You're so cute. Hi. Just basically like scraping the muscle and like trying to loosen that up. I don't have one of those tools, and I haven't gotten one of those tools, and you know, we've just kind of ignored what we need to do. This is gonna hurt. I'm gonna save this one for last. This is gonna hurt. When I started working out with Chris, one of the first things that you do is like, you let your trainer know like what kind of injuries that you have. Yeah, for the past few weeks, we've been kind of working it and using like a ball. It's a really hard ball, and using that to like work the muscle in here. So it's basically this entire section right here. It'll like cramp and then it'll go numb. So I've been using that, just kind of like pressure therapy, I guess, just applying a lot of pressure to it with a really hard object. Today, you know, Chris didn't respond to my text message, so I should probably text him and make sure that he's okay. You know, since we didn't assign like anything to do today, and now would be the perfect opportunity to figure out if what we have been doing is working. And you know, I made it a mile today and it only like started cramping right at the end. So I think that's progress, because it used to cramp up within like 3, 4, 5 minutes of running. Like it was almost immediate. And this time I went for almost a mile. It was a very slow mile. I made it, only stopping twice to walk. And I only walked for a minute both times. I'm proud of myself. That's something that I've hardly ever been able to do before. So it was also a little bit terrifying to start running too, because as I've said, I don't run. It's not something that I do. So I was afraid that people were gonna look at me and judge me and be like, she's doing this wrong, she's doing that wrong. And then I was afraid that people were gonna see me vlogging and be like, who the hell does she think she is? You know what, I did it anyways. We're learning how to not care. And we're doing pretty well at it. I look really good in this light. Besides like the massive breakout that I have, I look really good. Well, I guess I can update you on where I am with my weight loss journey, because it's been a minute since I've done a video like that, and I'm a busy girl. I don't have time for anything. So basically my weight's been fluctuating a lot the past like few weeks. I think in my last video I said it was like 15 pounds down ish, something like that. I don't remember. I've pretty much have stayed at that. I've fluctuated between like 15 and 18 for the past few weeks. You know, I have like my streaks of doing really well, and I'm eating well, I'm working out, and I'm drinking water like I should, and then I'll have my streaks of like I am doing horribly. So, and that's always the time when I am the busiest. So take, for example, I work on the weekends. I work every other weekend, and I work very long shifts. The way that my shifts are laid out, I don't get a whole lot of time for myself to make food, to sleep, to do the things that I need to work out, anything like that. So I end up spending a lot of time basically what I'm saying is my free time on the weekends ends up being like non-productive, because I'm so tired and I just want to sit and chill for like a minute, and then a minute ends up turning into an hour, and an hour ends up turning into 3 hours, and then it's time for bed. So like there's no time. So yeah, long story short, weekends suck. They're the biggest reason why I don't do well on my weight loss journey. So retail doesn't make it easy for losing weight. Not much has changed as far as working out. I am dropping sizes a little bit, little by little. A lot of my clothing not fitting the same, but it's also not soon enough, or it's not enough to go out and buy a whole new wardrobe, because that's just not where we're at right now. So it's this weird, awkward in-between stage, and I just don't know what to do about it. But yeah, so that's my update. I ran a mile. A mile's not a lot, but it's a lot for me. Yeah, I'm gonna go shower now. It's disgusting. So thanks for watching. Peace out, my homies.